Hey, what's up, everybody? We haven't done one of these videos in a while. Remember, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you can. Appreciate it. Thanks. Super chat, PayPal, Patreon, whatever you want to give a late Christmas present. I do appreciate it if you support the channel. Anyway, let's just, I guess, catching up on how crazy these motherfuckers are. And I want you to remember, these same people that are posting on the Discord how much they hate me. Well, do you realize they are still sending me friend requests begging to be with me on different social media platforms like this fucking weirdo Dennis? Confirm request. No, I'm not gay. I don't like you. Does anyone know exactly where this guy works? Can we show the messages of all the years of sexual harassment and stalking that this guy has done for 25 years? Jesus Christ, begging me to be with him. I talked about it before. The last time I saw that guy, unfortunately, in real life, he was licking his lips. Jesus, ugh. It gives you enough to give you the fucking giblies, I tell you. The fucking complete fucking psychopath. Can you see this motherfucker? Chicago. Someone find out where this guy works so we can message his workplace and talk about his absolute degeneracy. But anyway, let's look at this. Where am I? The Guilty Gear thing. Because I just think this is funny. Is the impossible combo the most famous combo? Is it low-key the most famous combo in the history of fucking Guilty Gear? Not including the dust loop, impossible combo. I just think that's funny. Who can I watch for some saucy Kai combos? I want to animate some stuff with him, and I want reference for cool-looking combos. Well, who is the person that found most of the shit in Guilty Gear in the first place? Who is most of the knowledge in Guilty Gear from? Oh, yeah, it's from me. Who's most of the stuff from this Kai stuff, right? People are still trying to do Kai stuff that I did 20 years ago, 25 years ago, however long it's been. Clayton. And who do you see here? Oh, old Bruce Wayne. Old Bruce Wayne. Old Bruce. This Hono guy is so obsessed with me, even though you can also find messages of him being in love with me, talking about how amazing I am. And then he made up a lie, which his own friends even outed him, which we've showed. Right? That I supposedly hate transgender people. Remember he said that? And then his own friends even admitted that none of it was true, yet they still try to spread it on the Discord. Spread all these weird lies about me. Oh, Clayton's Kai-Tech, none of it works, all that kind of stuff. Oh, let me then post it as my own. Do you remember he did that as well? Rebel Combo. Oh yeah, the Rebel Combo. The guy that was sucking himself off and everyone was like, oh, he's going to do so much more than Clayton. He's going to do all this stuff that's never been done before. He didn't do a single new thing. He turned off stagger. Not only did he button bind anything that he tried to do manually, he even used task because he couldn't do it. So he turned off stagger, button binded, or just completely did a task stuff. And he even did combos that are not possible in a real match because he turned on that one yellow option, whatever the fuck it's called. Do you remember I even challenged that guy and everyone else to try to do those Kai challenge combos that I was doing on YouTube? He couldn't do it. With button binding and macroing, he couldn't do it. Yet he supposedly was going to do more than me, and he couldn't do another thing. I'd rather not admit Clayton. Schizo rants. No, what did I do that was schizo? No one can tell me. Kai fan, that's Dennis. You could have just said Ath, who actually regularly creates content for combo optimization. No one has done more than I've done. You guys couldn't even keep up with the combo challenges. You guys are still trying to do stuff that I did 20, 25 years ago. And you are a fucking crazy fucking stalker. People are always like, Clayton, well, you shouldn't say that you don't care if people die. I would not care if my stalkers die. Please run them over. Hopefully, don't kill them, actually. Let them survive, just mutilate them a little bit so they suffer before they die. No, I would not care if these people died. Imagine asking me, Clayton, would you care if your stalkers die? No, I don't. Trust me, the last time I saw this motherfucker, I told you he was licking his lips and begging me to be with him. He is insane. Okay? Have you looked at his post about me? Oh, he's also a guy that now says he thinks that I faked my medical record. It's all fake. Give me a break. Ath has done nothing. Anyway. Something funny too about this that they were talking, and then of course, look at this. Hey, can someone please do the impossible combo? Oh my God, you could just watch my videos, right? Look at this. People are still, look at this. It's been like 20, 25 years, whatever. People are still blowing their brains about this combo. This is why I say, is this the most famous combo, low key, in the history of Guilty Gear? That you have 20 plus years of people just their brains are exploded from it. Still trying to do it. You guys suck. You know what's funny? And I'm not trying to talk shit about him because, he's actually cool with me. They're hyping up Atlanta, Georgia a lot. And again, Atlanta, Georgia has even posted that he thinks that I'm the best Kai, because if you recall, me and him have actually played when I played under my fake names, right? And he even messaged me, right? Because he's actually cool on my YouTube, and he's like, "That was you who I just played right now, right? Wasn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wow." He's like, "You're the best I've ever played," basically, right? And the funny thing to my knowledge is, and this isn't to talk shit about him, because I'm like, well, dude, you seem good to me, so I'm sure you beat a lot of people. And he's like, yeah, I actually do beat a lot of your haters, actually, right? And you can see my haters, they talk, they hype him up about how awesome he is, but when he's tried to post before, he's like, actually, Clayton is the best, They're like, oh, let's not, they just totally ignored it, right? I just think it's just crazy to me how obsessed this community is, right? And again, I think Atlanta, Georgia is good. Like I said, I messaged him and I'm like, well, it was fun to play you, and I wish you the best in the game. Thank you for actually sticking up for me. And I would assume, based on what we played, you'd probably actually beat people because you seem good to me. And he was like, yeah, actually, I do beat your haters. Yeah. So anyway, I just see this stuff and it just shows me how crazy the community is, that these people are just insane, absolutely insane over a video game. And I don't know the next time I'm going to play Guilty Gear again. I said before, I actually went in for more shots. It was towards the end of, actually it's still 2024, isn't it? I actually went in for shots. Was it, maybe I went in for the shots in August, or was it August? Maybe I had the shots again. I don't remember. I got all this nerve damage. I've had surgery on my hands, pinched nerve down my neck, down my arms. They've talked about having surgery again for the ulnar nerve stuff. And, I'm just like, I don't want to do another surgery, right? And before, the last time I had shots to help with the nerve pain and everything like that, it actually kind of helped, but this year it didn't really do anything. And it's crazy when I think about it. This might be the least year that I've ever played video games whatsoever. I only played video games once this entire year. I didn't play Guilty Gear at all under a fake name, nothing like that. I played one set of, I think, 15 minutes of Street Fighter Alpha 1. That was the only thing I played video game-wise, right? People don't really get, and I know they get mad at this, of course, my haters, right? I don't play a lot of video games. I've gone years without playing video games. When I made that video so many years ago, people talking about how many hours they played, like the people in here that I beat. Oh, I'm a noob. I've only played 12,000 matches. That's more matches than I've played in 15 years with every video game even combined, right? I very, very rarely play games, and I even think now that I don't even know the next time I'm going to play a game, especially for a game like Guilty Gear. You think that well, it's actually, I'm over here like it's here. Actually, all my stuff is in the basement. I haven't played video games in so long, right? So, God, I'd actually have to even find it. Probably have to dust it off. I need a new converter. I need a new controller, and PS1 controllers are very expensive. Need some new Sega Saturn pads. I mean, on one hand, you could say that I should just learn to play on a new apparatus, but I'm old. I very rarely play games. These are the only kind of muscle memory I have is for this old stuff, and they're just so expensive trying to find new stuff. And at this rate, man, the nerve shots are not even doing anything. Like, my hands are not in a good situation, right? I was very disappointed that the shots did not go well, right? I mean, down my neck, ulnar nerve stuff. They're talking about doing surgery. I'm like, I don't want to do surgery, so. But yeah, no, so I have no idea. Maybe next year I'll actually play games again. But again, like I said, that's why I said when I played Carnage Revenge, I'm like, you got people just seething, going crazy that, oh, it's not fair you beat us, even though you haven't played the game in so many years. Like, what? You got, like, these are the kind of people, when I look at this, these are the same kind of people that if they actually finally do beat me, they would go so crazy and act like it's such a monumental accomplishment, despite obviously dedicating their entire lives to the game for 20 plus years. When I, as you can see, again, me in Atlanta, Georgia, we played our last set, and he was like the last person I played. That was like 2 years ago or something like that. I very, very rarely play video games, right? That's not me saying that, competitively, I don't consider myself a competitive player anymore. And I'm lucky that I have some competitive skill despite not, considering myself, oh, I'm so much better than everybody else like that, right? I feel lucky that I'm able to win when I do. But these people, they're not that good. These are the same kind of people. They would beat someone if they could eventually. Who knows? Maybe down the road. I mean, again, I could barely even use my hands, right? I could be in a wheelchair, which I just was in Japan recently. I could imagine these people beating me while I'm in a wheelchair, barely able to hold the controller, first time playing the game in years, and they would brag about how they beat the evil Clayton, right? That's how fucking insane these people are. And of course, we'll just talk about the Guilty Gear, but there's other Marvel stuff. I saw people still going crazy about the Hato combos. Obviously, that's CVS2 stuff. Guy still going crazy about me beating him in a tournament. What was CVS2 2000 or something? So that's like 24 years ago, 25 years ago almost now, right? Is CVS one 2000 or 2001? Whatever. It's a long fucking time for someone to be mad that they lost to a kid at a video game, right? Dude then started joking about me dying. And then when I showed it, he deleted all his social media when I started calling him out on it, right? Other people saying, oh, I'm an expert on this game. They know less than me. I don't even fucking play CVS2. How are you an expert on CVS2 all these years and I know more than you? That's ridiculous. But anyway, I haven't done one of these videos in a while. There's a rare video game video for a while, I guess. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.